What's happening, everyone? Today I want to give some thoughts on the Hovertank as found in Final Stand. This is not a review per se, because we don't have the final version in our hands. I was able to get a good 5 minutes or so on the Hovertank, and killed a handful of people. That obviously makes me an authority, right? And since you're hearing this on YouTube, what I say must be true. A little sarcasm there. These are just a few opinions, that's all. In my recent video I said that the Hovertank was a novelty. Twice, I believe, as I was under the influence of a very good Imperial Stout. My views on that have not changed. Despite being a novelty, and a vehicle in which the main gun can only go up and down, the Hovertank can be potent if used correctly. It does not appear that you can configure the Hovertank in any way. You get your main gun and a gunner. You're basically a stock tank that happens to float. Special in no way other than the ability to glide across the ground with ease, and a bit more armor which allows you to take slightly more punishment. Despite lacking the ability to swivel the main gun, the Hovertank does possess some advantageous traits. Firstly, it is quicker than your average ground tank. This allows you to outmaneuver your opponents. The biggest plus though is the fact that though you can't swivel your turret, you can turn the Hovertank on a dime. In essence, you can put your stationary main gun on a target faster than a regular tank can swivel theirs. This makes the Hovertank fairly dangerous in the hands of a capable tank driver who has had time learning the nuances of the vehicle. Still, the Hovertank is not without its faults. It's easier to lose positive control and get pushed around by another tank, which you'll see happen to me at one point. This is really no different than all the vehicles, but it's compounded by the fact that you cannot swivel your guns and aim at your foe, as you can usually do in other scenarios. I doubt the Hovertank will be as highly sought out as the railgun, which gamers from both sides usually make a beeline for. It really is only as good as the driver using it, and adds little to the battlefield. Possessing the Hovertank will not add a significant advantage to your team. In all, it's a nifty and nimble main battle tank that adds to the game's fleet of vehicles, while not being too drastically futuristic. It will have its fans, and can be deadly in the hands of a skilled driver. It's not worth going out of your way for, though, if you have a regular run-of-the-mill MBT in your arsenal. The best counter to the Hovertank would merely be to keep your distance and hit it with sabot rounds. So those are my thoughts on the Hovertank. Down, dirty, quick and easy.